Hello everyone. So guys, let's resume this grammar session. So guys, here we will focus on unit 10, which is about present perfect continuous and present perfect. We will complete unit 11 as well, because this is also the part of present perfect. Here you will understand how to ask questions using how long have you been, and we will focus unit 12 as well. This is about for and since, and only 10, 11 and 12. So I'll just tell you what the matter is. Basically, I'm not going to read out all the pages. You must understand the situation. Let's get started, everyone. Here we go. So guys, here you can see, let me change the color. Look at guys, as you can see here, present perfect continuous and simple means present perfect only. So what is the difference? You can see here two pictures. Here you can see this picture, and you can see here this picture. Now as per the situation, you have to use either present perfect continuous or present perfect. Here you can see there is a girl, okay, and look at the color of this room. The color of this room is green, and this girl has some yellow paint on her shirt, and some yellow paint you can see here also on the wall, and here also here out on the bucket. It shows that okay, there is yellow paint in the bucket. It proves that this girl is trying to change the color of the room. Okay, she wants this green color to be yellow. It means this girl is painting this room. Okay, now simple thing is that here you can see that the work is not done. It is not completed. This action is still going on. It means if this girl started the action at particular point, suppose 2 hours back she started painting the room, and still you can see that this girl is doing the activity. The same painting activity is going on. It means the painting activity is not completed. So it is not a completed action. When the action is not completed and you want to show that you started this activity sometimes ago and still that activity is on, then you have to use present perfect continuous. If you want, you can put time also, like for 2 hours, for 3 hours since morning. If you don't want to show time, yet you can say, like without time you can say that, oh, you know, I have been painting this room. So here the sentence is, I have been painting my bedroom. If this girl says I have been painting my bedroom, and if this girl says I am painting my bedroom, so what is the difference between both? I have been painting. If I write here, let me tell you, if someone says I have been painting my bedroom, here there is full stop. Another sentence, I am painting my bedroom. Now what is the difference? So see, the thing is that if I draw a picture and make you understand, see, suppose let me take any yellow color. Okay, suppose there is a girl. Okay, there is a girl, and this girl has spoken these two dialogues, these two sentences, and here there is someone who is listening to the girl. So if this girl is saying, hey buddy, I'm painting my bedroom, it means this girl just wants to show that at the time of speaking, at this time, right now, the activity which she is doing is painting the bedroom. When you say I am painting the bedroom, it means you don't want to show that when this activity was started. You don't want to show this. It doesn't mean even the person cannot guess that this work was started sometimes ago in past. This person will figure out that okay, something is going on. You say, you know, I'm painting my bedroom. I'm painting my bedroom means the activities which is going on right now is painting activities. It doesn't show whether it was started 2 hours back, 3 hours back, or in the morning. But if you say, hey, I have been painting my bedroom, it shows that okay, something is started sometimes ago in the past, and still this person has been doing that work. it shows that okay, it is not like in between this work is going on. It shows that okay, something was started in the past and since then it has been going on. That is why you can say, you know, I have been watching you. If you say, hey, I have been watching you, so I have been watching you means what? I have not told you any time that I have been watching you since morning or for a long time. If I say, you know, I have been watching you, it means I'm not just watching you right now. It's been long time. I have been, you know, focusing you and I have been watching you. It means it's been long time. So this is the thing. If you want, you can put time. If you don't want, you cannot put time. So this is about action which is not completed, which is going on, but it is not about it is just going on. It is about it was started in past and still this process is going on. Then you can use have been, has been with verb ing, which is called present perfect continuous. Okay, fair enough. Now question comes, if you see here, so here you understood that, you know, I have been painting my bedroom means okay, still I am painting. Okay, my painting work started sometimes ago in the past and since then this work has been going on, so still I am painting. That's why have been. Now here in this picture this girl is saying I have painted my bedroom. So when you say I have painted my bedroom, so what is the circumstances, what is the situation when you have to say I have painted my bedroom, irrespective of any Hindi? If you don't want any chuka chuki as other people do, so without this chuka chuki you have to figure out that as per the situation, do I need to say have been or I have to say have, like I have painted, I have completed. So you can say have plus V3 only when you see the thing is done, the work is done. The bedroom was green. Look at here, the bedroom was green. Now it is yellow. Now the bedroom is yellow. It is no longer green. She has painted her bedroom. It means the work was to change the green into yellow, and now you can see there is no longer green over here. It means the work is completed. The work is done. And if the person has completed the work is absolutely done. Doesn't matter what you are thinking, which language you are thinking in, doesn't matter. For English people, it is simply have, has plus V3. No time is required. Like I completed yesterday or that day. If you say yesterday, then don't use have, has. If you are using have, has, then don't put any time. You can simply say, oh, I have painted the room. So I have painted my bedroom. It means the activity of painting is over. The work which was given to me is over now. It is no longer remaining. Completed action. You can see the result. Result is there. Earlier it was green. Now it is yellow. You can see the result. Everything is changed. So my work has been done by me, or I have done the work. Got it? So that's why you are saying has painted is the present perfect simple. Present perfect simple means like it's present perfect. Got it? Fair enough, guys. Now see this. You can do the remaining exercise, can be done by you. Now the main point is here. Unit number 11. Here it is written how long have you been, or whatever you can put here. See, look at here. When to say how long. Study this situation. Dan and Kate are married. See, here there are two people. Dan and Kate are married. Okay. They got married exactly 20 years ago. They got married 20 years ago. It's about past. Okay. So today is their 20th wedding anniversary. Okay. So now if they have to say that okay, we are married, but they also want to show that they got married 20 years ago and since then they are still connected, they are with each other. So how to say this and how to ask question? This is the main situation which you have to understand here. We say they are married. So if you say they are married, it means okay, it's present, they are married, fine. You cannot say they are married for 20 years. You can't say. So they are married, okay. How long have they been married? Now how long are they married? Can you say this? How long are they married? They are married for 20 years. Can you say this? They have been married for 20 years. So this is what you have to understand. So let me show you guys. Fine, I can give you an example here. Suppose there is a girl. This is called situational English, guys, irrespective of your other pehchan and all. This is a girl, and here there is a guy, there is a boy. Fine. So this is the present time, and they both are friends. They both are friends. In present time, you can see that they both are friends. This is the present time. Got it? But at present time, you can see them. They are friends. But when did they become friend? Maybe they became friend 5 years ago. 5 years ago, they became friend. Okay. Here you can see the boy. Okay. And here there is a girl. Now the very first time they became friend, and so this is past. Okay, it is done. Now since this point, now in this present time they are friends. So now if they have to say that we are connected to each other, we are friends, and they also have to mention 5 years, so they can't say this. I'm telling you what they can't say. They can't say we are, let me make it big, the font should be big. They can't say we are friends for 5 years. They can't say this. And if we have to ask a question, suppose I am asking a question, I want to know, so I cannot say how long are you friends. I can't say, hi, how long are you friends? I can't say this. Wait a minute. So whenever time is mentioned, whenever you have to show your state of being, that you are good, you are bad, you are friends, and you have to show the time also, you have to use present perfect. Okay, with been. So when you say present perfect, so of course be becomes been. This is present perfect. You can say we have, and the third form of be becomes been. So we have been friends. We have been friends for 5 years. 5 years. If you have to ask a question, you can say how long have you been friends? Hey, how long have you been friends? How long have you been together? Similarly, if there is a married couple, you can ask, hey, how long have you been married? How long have you been married? You can't say how long are you married. You can't say this. This is wrong. Okay? And if they are saying that we have been married and they want to show the 20 years back story also, they can say for 20 years. We have been married for 20 years. It shows that this, for 20 years, these people still hold that relationship. Still they are connected. Since that point till now they are connected. So they have to use have been. Got it? Let's go. Fine, guys. Now look at here. Okay. Like this. Fine. Now see here. We use present perfect to talk about something that began in the past and still continues now. You know that we use present perfect continuous, but we can also use present perfect. Compare the present and present perfect. See, Paul is in hospital. There is a guy whose name is Paul. He is in hospital. Let me change the color first. Okay, but he has been in hospital since Monday. He has been in hospital since Monday. So you cannot say he is. See, you can't say. Look at here. You can't say Paul is in hospital since Monday. You can't say this. So if you have to say the time, and this is not any action, it is about state of being. State of being. No action is here. You have to use present perfect. So you can say he has, and been is the third form of be. He has been in hospital since Monday. See, we know each other very well. We know each other very well. So you cannot say we have been knowing each other for a long time. If you have to say that we know each other, but you also want to mention that our relationship is for long time, so you cannot use present perfect continuous. You can't say we have been knowing each other for a long time. Instead you have to say we have known each other for a long time. We have known, present perfect tense. Okay, so we have known each other for a long time, because you can't make ing of know. That's the reason you have to take the help of present perfect tense. Do they have a car? Do they have a car? Okay. How long have they had their car? Means if you have to ask a question, suppose I can show you like this. It's very interesting and very important chapter, I would say. Here we go. Suppose guys, here you can see there is a car, and this is your neighbor. You can see in present time that your neighbor has a car. This is the present time and your neighbor has a car. And this is you. Okay. You have a question. You want to know. You know the reality that okay, your neighbor has a car. As you can see in present time he has a car. But you have no idea that when was the last time he purchased this car. I mean on which date, in which year this car was bought by him. You have no idea. Either you can use past indefinite to ask, hey buddy, when did you buy this car? You can use this. But if you have to ask the question like how long, if you have to ask a question, hey buddy, tell me one thing, how long? So what do you think? Will you say how long how long do you have this car? Can you say like this? Hey, how long do you have this car? Do you have this car? Can you say this? No, you cannot. You can't say how long do you have this car. Let me erase this. You must say how long. Now have you and had. How long have you had this car? This is the correct English. See, how long is the time. This have is the present perfect helping verb, have. And this had is the verb, like eat becomes eaten. Similarly have means to possess something, and that have becomes had. So how long have you had this car? Suppose I have a camera, I have a DSLR camera. If somebody comes to me and asks a question, hey buddy, you have this camera, that's okay, but how long? So how long? The question should be how long have you had this camera? Have you had this camera? It means when was the first time when I bought this camera, and since that point I have got this camera, I'm connected to this camera. So the question should be how long have you had this camera? It means I have the possession of the camera since then, when very first time I purchased the camera, and since then I have got the possession of this camera. And if I have to say in my positive sentence, I would say I have had this camera for 2 years. For 2 years, it means for 2 years I have got the possession of this camera. So this is present perfect tense, guys. If I know you for 5 months, I cannot say I know you for 5 months. I would have to say I have known you for 5 months. I think this is quite clear. If somebody has fever for 5 days, what do you think what the person should say? Instead of saying I have been suffering from fever for 5 days, that is okay. I'm not denying this fact, that is okay. But if you have to, you don't want to say suffering, then how will you say? Can you say I have fever? Can you say like this, I have fever for 5 days? I have fever for 5 days? No, you can't. This is wrong. You have to say I have had fever for 5 days. For 5 days. Why? Because you have to use present perfect tense. This have is the present perfect helping verb, and this had is that verb thought which is required. This is possession verb. As I have eaten, similarly I have had. This is what I wanted to teach you guys. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I have known, I have known, I have had, I have lived is the present perfect. Simple. It means this is present perfect. You can also say I have lived here for 5 years. It shows the same. I have been living here for 5 years. No difference. So I have been learning, I have been waiting is the present perfect continuous. Here this is present perfect, but these things are present. Oh, these are present perfect continuous, and these are the present perfect tense. When we ask or say how long, the continuous is more usual. I have been learning English since January. I have been learning English since January. It's been raining all morning. Richard has been doing the same job for 20 years. How long have you been driving? So this is the thing. You have to use present perfect continuous when you talk about any time, like I've been doing this for a long time, for this, then present perfect continuous is required. Some verbs, for example, know and like, are not normally used in continuous. So it is mentioned here if you talk about know, if you talk about like, so you cannot use continuous tense. So how long have you known? So present perfect is required. You can't say have you been knowing, you can't say this. So present perfect is required. I have had these shoes for ages. You can't say I have been this, or I have been having these shoes. You can't say this. Got it? Okay. You can use either the continuous or simple with live and work. Julia has been living in this house for a long time. This is also correct. Or Julia has lived in this house for a long time. This is also correct. Absolutely correct. Most of the people prefer this one. Julia has been living in this house because they think it sounds good rather than Julia has lived. How long have you been working here, or how long have you worked here? Both are same. But we use simple have lived with always. I have always lived in the country, not always been living. Okay, so when you use this adverb always, you are not supposed to use have been or has been. So this is also mandatory to know. I have always lived in this country. I have always lived in this country. You can't say I have always been living. We say haven't. I haven't done something since for. Okay, I haven't seen Tom since Monday. Okay. So when Monday was the last time. Okay. It means when you have to say that you have not done something for some days, or like at particular point, you want to show that, suppose on Sunday you did something and since Sunday you have not done, so you have to use present perfect tense. Like Sarah hasn't phoned for ages, means the last time she phoned was ages ago. If I have said that I have not seen my friend for 2 months, it means last time I saw that was 2 months ago. So you have to use present perfect tense. Like suppose I say that I haven't eaten pizza for 3 months. It means the last time I ate pizza was 3 months back, and since then I have not had pizza. So I can say this. Got it? Okay, guys. Now this last, for and since. Though you already know, yet I am going to teach you. Look at here. We use for and since to say how long something has been happening. It means if something has been going on for a long time, definitely we have to use either for or since. But if you say for, see, for plus period of time, it means you have to say a period of time. We have been waiting for 2 hours. So 2 hours, this is a particular period, 2 hours. So you have to say for. But if you talk about since, we use since the start of period. I mean, I can teach you like this. Wait a minute. See, for is period, everybody know. For means after 4 you can use any counting, like 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. Suppose you are using 2. Okay, and then you can use either months, you can say years, you can say weeks, you can say minutes. So you can say like this: 2 months, 2 years, 4 months, 5 years. So you have to use for a long time. This is period because you are talking about one particular period, But if you talk about since is point of time. Point of time. What is point of time? I can make you understand like this. See, if I say, suppose there is a boy, and this boy was going somewhere. Let's take an example. This boy was going somewhere. Suddenly a car came and car hit this guy. So the car hit this guy. So this is the particular point. The point when he met with an accident. The point when he met with an accident. Fair enough? So when he met with an accident, if this time when he met with an accident, if the date was 26 January, so this 26 January has become the particular point. This is point of time. It is not period. The point is exact that particular moment when something happened. If something happened, and that time when something happened, the date was 26 January, it means whenever you have to say 26th January or 25th January, whatever the date was, you have to use since. Since means point of time. When this accident happened, that time, if the time was 2 o'clock, so now you cannot say for 2 o'clock, you have to say since 2 o'clock. Why? Because since requires points of time. Point of time. And this is the point. When this accident happened, at that point accident happened and the time was 2 o'clock. Got it? So 2 o'clock. If when this accident happened, that time if it was 2019. So whenever you have to say 2019, you cannot say for 2019, you have to say since 2019. Got it? So this is the point. Or either if you want, you can say the whole sentence. If somebody is saying that, suppose there is a guy, okay, this person met with an accident, and since this particular point, that guy has not been driving any car, and this guy has to say that, buddy, this guy has to say that I have not been driving car. Okay, now he has to speak about that point. When did he stop driving? For how long he has not been driving the car? He has to talk about the point, so he would say since. And after since, either he can use any date, month, because the point could be date also, month also, because the moment at the particular point when something happened, you have to see what was the time, that time, what was the date, which year was it. Everything becomes your point. So if this person has to say that I have not been driving car, and he said since, and after since, if he wants to reveal that he met with an accident, so he can use the full sentence. He can say since I met with an accident. If he wants accident, he is allowed to speak the full sentence, subject, verb, object sentence after since. This sentence is a time. This sentence is that particular point. I met with an accident, so since that point I have not been driving car. I have not been using this. Okay, and if he wants, when this incident happened, it was 26th January, so he can say that I have not been driving my car since 26th January. He can say January. It means you just have to talk about the point, any point. If somebody got married, that is the point. Somebody got married, that is the point. If somebody fell into a ditch, that is the point. If someone came and caught your hair, that is the point. If somebody came and caught your collar, that is the point. If somebody came and slapped you, that is the point. If you were awarded, that is the point. So every incident, when that incident took place, that is the point. And if you want to talk about that, okay, you have been doing something since that particular point, so of course since is required, put since, and then speak about that particular sentence. Either speak the full sentence or speak about the date, time. This is all. This is since and for difference. I think I have made myself quite clear. Got it, everyone? So no need to learn these all the things. However, we often leave out, leave this. It is written that leave out for, but not usually in negative sentence. I mean, sometimes we can also say like this, they have been married for 10 years. Sometimes people say they have been married 10 years. Sometimes, they eat for. If somebody does, it's okay. You can use in instead of for. It is written that, like, sometimes it happens like you can replace for and use in instead. You can use in instead of for in negative sentence. Suppose I haven't done this in, like they haven't had a holiday in 10 years. So instead of saying for 10 years, you can say in 10 years. I haven't had a holiday for 10 years or in 10 years. Okay. We do not use for plus. This is mandatory. This is very important point. If you have to say all day or all my life, you're not supposed to say for. Like I have lived here all my life. You can't say I have lived here for all my life. So whenever you say all, don't use for. This is important. Okay. And when you have to say when, suppose somebody is talking to you and you have to ask a question, I think my camera stopped working. I don't know what happened, got recorded or not. I'm so sorry guys, camera stopped working. Anyways, it happens. Okay, so what I was saying, if you have to say when, so when you say when, you can't say when have you done something. After when, you have to use past simple, means you can say when did it start raining. You can't say when has it started raining. You can't say like this, just because whenever you say when, you want to know about any past time. So you can say when did it start raining, then person can say it started raining an hour ago, like this. How long has it been raining? This is correct. If you want to know that something has been going on for a long time, but for how long? So the question must be how long has it been raining, how long have you been eating food, like this. It has been raining for an hour or since 1 o'clock. When did Joe and Kate first meet? So if you say when, then you have to use past. You can't say when has or when have. So they first met a long time ago when they were at school. How long have they known each other? When, if you want to know, if you want to ask like somebody knows, like each other, or two people, there are two people, they know each other, so you can say how long have you known each other, or have they known each other. So they have known each other for a long time, or since they were at school. Got it, guys? Okay. Here there is last point. Like it is means, if somebody say it's, it is called it is. If somebody say it's been, so it's been means it has been. Okay. So here something is allowed. You can say it's 2 years since I last saw Joe. It means it was the last time, 2 years back was the last time when you saw Joe. Now you are saying that it is 2 years. So either you can say it's 2 years, or you can say it's been 2 years. You are allowed. You can also say it's been 2 years. Got it? I haven't seen Joe for 2 years. So for this you can say either it's 2 years or it's been 2 years. It is ages since we went to cinema, or you can say it has been ages since we went to cinema. Okay. It means we haven't been to cinema for ages. How long is it since Miss Hill died, or how long has it been since Miss Hill died? So here these things are allowed. Anyways, but people don't use this it is, people say it's been. Anyways guys, thank you very much. If you want, you can download this book from internet, or you can also take it from my Telegram channel. The name of this book is English Grammar in Use, written by Raymond Murphy. Guys, thank you very much. See you guys in next episode. I'll teach you the difference between present perfect and past indefinite in next episode. Thank you guys. See you. Bye bye.